Good morning. Good morning. All right, morning wake up report. Uh, it was easy to wake up. It was easy to get into the workout room, but I did have a mini panic attack realizing that it's only Tuesday. I feel like Tuesday is the day. Is becoming my new hardest day, like Mondays and Tuesdays. So, you ever have that and you're like, today's not Friday. Today's Monday. Or today's Tuesday. I don't know. Like, not that it matters, but you just get in your head and you're just like, oh my god, I got so much work to do this week before I can just relax. I think definitely a sign of burnout. Definitely a sign I need a vacation. But I got one coming up. I'm hyper focused on it. It's not that far away. The weeks fly by, but they also move at a snail's pace sometimes. It's funny how that works. When you're in it, it feels so long, but then you're like, wow. And then next month, I got my birthday. 37. Not a milestone birthday. Kind of a milestone for me, though. I've really been taking care of myself. So, can't go too overboard. Going to visit my brothers in Chicago. Yeah, I think he's going to be shocked. Because I think I've made quite a transformation from Christmas time, which is the last time he, physically saw me. That's right. What's up, 100? Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for the kind words. Keep it going, looking good. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it. Weighed in at 262 today. We're this close to the 250s. Hey, thank you, 100. Thank you for the gifts. Wow, thank you. We're still trending downward steadily. I felt like getting through the 260s was the biggest slog. Losing the first 10 pounds, super easy. Next 10 pounds, moderately harder. Getting the 30 pounds loss is really hard. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's just not as fast. I knew this would happen. You can't be disappointed at not having super progress. We're doing all the right things. I food logged yesterday. Haven't done that in a while. But, good to stay on top of. Because food logging does one thing where it's like, you tell yourself, you're like, there's no way I went over calories. But yesterday, I was like just at the line. Whereas before, I would have just immediately thought, no, I was way under. I didn't eat anything too crazy. You don't know until you add it up. The numbers, you can't feel it out. It's total fat brain. Your fat brain, like, removes the cookies and pies that you snuck in on snacks. Or, like, the Sargento string cheese. Hey, I had one of those after lunch. Yeah, those things add up. Anyway. Nice warm day in Michigan. 71 degrees. We gotta start doing some outdoor stuff. I need to escape this prison that I've been hibernating in all winter. I did a test walk stream, but it was unwatchable. I watched the stream back, and without like a gimbal or something, it is like so bouncy. It's like a roller coaster ride. So we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll find like a good scenery. Like the riverfront, I think is a really good spot to pop up at, and like just start doing squats or something. We'll figure something out. I'll do cardio beforehand or something, and I'll just do like a little riverside workout. That'll be fun. And,
Byzantiadev said, a no-shame exercise group could be a really good idea if it hasn't already been done.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Good morning, Biz. How are things? Yeah, I wonder if Detroit already has something, so I don't got to start something from scratch. A lot of yoga. One of the 7 signs of the apocalypse of gentrification is a lot of more yoga studios popping up in the downtown area.
In the pattern of doing 6 to 7 a.m. runs. It's getting easier.
Yeah, hey. My one thing I have to solve for is how do I shower, when I'm like downtown. I wish there was a place that just had like a hose on the set. For homeless people, but also for dorks trying to work out before they go to work. I'm not paying for a gym membership just to use the showers. Hey, Bentley, thank you for the follow.
Didn't you mention
Good morning,
the lake?
Chandru. Hello. Did you mention the lake? There's no like access to the river, and I wouldn't want to go in it anyway. I think people have dumped some stuff in the Detroit River. Like it's all like the rocks. It's kind of a steep thing on the riverfront. There's no like, but that would be nice. I'd be the one butthole putting head and shoulders into the Detroit River. They're like, a homeless man has decided to start working out. He regularly showers in the river And then the local news always has a story, which last week just got dumped a bunch of forever chemicals. So I hope he doesn't
City
transform
rivers should
into
be
a monster
studied
that
for new
overruns
life,
the
I
city.
swear. There's probably a unique ecosystem in the Seine and the Thames.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably what's living under all the, debris that gets kicked up from all the boating activity. Or like the crazy thing during lockdown when like the waters of Venice became like super clear and a bunch of like wildlife returned. That was weird. Weird that ever happened. Interesting we got to see it. Or the fact that birds in some of these touristy areas have become so dependent on tourists just giving them bagels and bread. Very interesting the way things evolve around us. Hey, it's been a while. Hey, good morning, good banana.
Do you have
You
any
checked it on
really
a good
bad
day.
photos? I'm sure the media would love it for their homeless man hosts group exercises by river story.
Yeah. Yeah, what's my worst headshot? Good banana. Today we weighed in at 262. A new low. We're very close. Very, very close to the 250s. We'll get there. 2 weeks. We'll be in the 250s. Hey, that's kind of on pace. I think I calculated it out, right? And I was like, I could be in the 250s by my birthday. Well, we damn did it. I think it was probably like the low 250s, but, reality hits. We're still making progress. A little slower than anticipated, but yeah, how does the news always find the worst headshot for criminals or something when you mess up? I feel like they find a bunch of photos and they're like, no, not good enough. Can we Photoshop this to make them look, not right? And they just stretch the photo out. Or it's just like an inevitability that everyone has bad photos online.
I used to want to be a journalist at one point. I must have been mad.
Oh, yeah? I think there's still a place for it. I think journalism is still very important. I think journalism is going on a little bit of a renaissance, like with Channel 5 and like gonzo journalism getting in there. Meanwhile, traditional media, they're all being beholden to billionaires. You see those channels where like every news station is covering the same story with exactly the same copy. Hey, good morning, Shiloh. Yeah, good to see you again. Thanks for dropping in, watching the progress. We're doing well. We're doing well. Maybe not noticeable, but we're at 262 today, on the cusp of the 250s. Making good progress. I bought some 35s.
Local news is still fun. Stories about small town hero stuff is actually uplifting.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try to shop local. It's hard sometimes, but I feel like it's getting easier now because like fast food prices are getting insane. Hey, thanks, Shiloh. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we got some heavier weights. My biceps are pretty sore. So I might go drop down to the 20s until we're healed up. But I might actually not do anything until they heal. I'll do some triceps. I'll do my sumo squats. More reps, man. You know what? Maybe I'll give it a shot. I don't want to injure myself. It's very tempting. But
you could do one day on the 35s and one on the 20s.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that might be. Keep it going. Because the 20s do like nothing for me anymore, which is good. But even more reps with the 20s. But the 35s, I could only do 8 yesterday, which felt good. I'm like excited to make that easy. All right, good banana. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for the kind words. Hopefully next time you come, I'll have more good news. $15 more minutes on the bike here, then we'll lift some weights. My bruised rib, feeling better. I'm staying off chest stuff still. You know, just it sucks how long it takes to heal some stuff, but you know what? Hey, Shiloh, thank you for the follow. And thank you, yeah. Hopefully we'll be doing some more interesting stuff now that it's warmer out. So it won't just be locked on me right now. We'll get outside and get some interesting Detroit scenery.
I've only heard stereotypes about Detroit. How's life actually like there?
I like it a lot. Detroit's got an interesting problem right now, and that is property values and are going way up, but it's still like Detroit. You know, before we had a lot of artist types moving in, and people do some very crazy, interesting stuff. You know, a lot of people moving just because it was super, super cheap. And so a lot of cool, comedy and music stuff going on. But now, condo and house prices in, core downtown Detroit are, $250,000, $300,000. Which is mirroring the suburbs, but you're paying $300,000 for a house that's right next to a bunch of blown up houses. Doesn't make sense. Hey, welcome back, Dick Tickler. It's nice to know you have a routine, and that
sounds
I'm part
a
of
bit
it.
like Liverpool
Come
in
on.
the UK. Loads of startup bands and live music.
Oh, there you go, yeah. So I'm a little bit worried about that, But, no, I like it. There's so much to do, so many people doing stuff. Really enjoy it. I never feel unsafe. But then again, I don't live in the city. Yeah. A lot of interesting parks and stuff to do. Like the riverfront's getting a lot of money put into it, even though that guy stole $40 million through embezzling. Piece of crap. That's a problem I have with Detroit is, we got Kwame. You know, he went to jail, maybe, and then Trump pardoned him, which really sucked. But, you know, there's still a lot of corrupt people in the Detroit government and, like, you know, organizations and stuff. And so it sucks that, like, any taxpayer money is probably going to go to, like, some scam or something. You know, a lot of it goes back into the city, but, you know, then you see stuff like that. Just upsetting. I paid Detroit city tax for working in the city. We got a crazy bin problem. Okay, because, yeah, trash strikes. Wearing a full rat costume. A guy showed up during a council meeting wearing a full rat costume just to take a piss. Oh, don't take the piss. Yeah, that's funny. Good luck on your journey. Thank you, radio production. Full speed ahead. Will do. 10 more minutes on the bike here. Radio. Thank you, thank you. Sorry. The font on TikTok chat is so small. Radco. Oh, sorry. Wait. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the kind words. Hey, and thank you for the follow, Radco. We're getting there. No pain, no gain, yeah. Today I weighed in at 262. Lowest I've been for a while. At least on this fitness journey, yeah. We're trying to get to the 250s. 259 is my laser-focused goal. I haven't been 250s since 2017. So, Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I tried background music, and I got DMCA's notice. Even though it was royalty-free, even though it was a site that specifically said, hey, you won't get takedown notices. I gave credit. Yeah, what? Exactly. So, this was on YouTube, not TikTok or anything, but it was fine on TikTok and Twitch, but they took my YouTube stream down. And I go, what the hell? You said, like, you say in your FAQ that, like, this would work if I just do all these things. And they're like, yeah, for the first time. I'm like, well, I'm not going to use it for, like, if I get taken down. I got taken down midstream. So, yeah, it's very frustrating. And then, you know, you say, oh, you just dispute it. I had a strike on my channel for like a month. It took a long time to dispute it.
How hyped would you get if you could inspire that Rocky Balboa level of following?
Oh, that would be amazing. I'd have to make some considerable progress for that to happen. Hey, I saw Aerosoft Fatty has been losing weight. He's been doing the same thing. He's got a stationary bike. He's been lifting weights with Sam Hyde. Say what you will about Sam. You know. He's helping the kid. No one owns Black Betty? I don't think that's true. Black Betty, rambling. I might get taken down just for humming that. Burn, 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 burn. They used it in Family Guy for a reason. Oh, interesting. I wonder why that is. What legal mumbo jumbo they
I
messed
remember
up.
a few years ago is was 20 seconds of licensed music that was the maximum.
Oh yeah, but I think that was not the rule. I think any amount of copyright music could get you taken down. That's just what the copyright system was capable of. Because you can't do a full scan of everyone's YouTube like they scan at like certain intervals, and I think probably 20 seconds was like the interval at which it
MR
scanned.
underscore seeker said, the AI needs 10 seconds nowadays.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, good morning, Mr. Seeker. Anyway, that's the reason. That's the main reason we don't have some good workout music playing in the background. You can't have nice things.
Morning.
Morning for me. Evening or lunchtime for you. The copyrights are loose. Yeah, but that still doesn't top you from getting a bullshit takedown notice.
Suno won't work either?
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't tried that. But, Suno has like a kind of blandness. But, anything might be better than nothing.
Byzantiadev said, I tried streaming
Nice
some
arms.
retro
Hey, thank
abandonware
you.
last week.
Yeah, look at that.
I bet the Twitch I loved trying to categorize the Lego Island soundtrack.
Arms are coming along. If you have a day to work on chest, you'll be good. Okay. Yeah. I've been letting my chest heal. So my chest has kind of been going by the wayside because I bruised a rib during sumo. So, it's been like 3 weeks and it's still like, it's getting better, but it definitely hurts still. Someone just like full on tackled me. And I was like, ugh. It didn't hurt in the moment. But then next day, I was like, I think I broke a rib.
MR underscore seeker said, ensure you copyright your own
and it's
work,
one of these ribs.
so you can
like,
get
you have
copyright
ribs, like,
strike
going.
yourself.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, your ribs are down here. It's like, no, it goes all the way up. So what a weird place to get injured. But yeah, I can't do any chest stuff. If I tried to like lift a weight to do a row or a chest press, it hurts like hell. So looking good though, thank you. Appreciate it.
Byzantiadev said, do you compete casually at the sumo sessions, and if so, do you do well?
Yeah, they were like, wow, you're really strong. Yeah, we did like sparring at the end of every. I've only been to 2, so I don't want to act like a. But then they turn it on for like the next one. I can just go forward and sort of like circle, and if I can't get them out from that, I don't know how to do any of the throw stuff. Or like slap downs. There's a lot of grabs you can do on the belt, like overhand, getting under.
MR underscore seeker said, just lift them, that's enough.
It's crazy. Some people can really like plant their feet. And like some guys are like, I think one guy's like mid 300s. You ain't lifting that guy.
Byzantiadev said, American sumo would make a great 80s action movie.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I'm doing it, but
MR underscore seeker said, center of mass issue.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of like judo crossover. So like leg sweeps and like, It's very interesting. We'll get there, though. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to maybe start doing competitions and stuff. That's maybe a year away. But, once I know a decent set of moves, it feels good. It's such a weirdly specific
Byzantiadev
form of
said,
martial arts.
at MR underscore seeker, doesn't your height mess with your center of mass a bit?
Yes, very much so. Advantages and disadvantages. But at the same time, once you figure out where like the the pivot point is. I don't think it adds that much of an advantage. It's definitely intimidating for sure.
I imagine you're vulnerable to leg takedowns.
Yes. That's one of the reasons I've been doing those sumo stomps too, is so I can like fall gracefully, easily, or like I'm trying to do like front rolls and like focus on my balance so that I can do leg takedowns. Because that was my weakness. I was like, I cannot, like I can do the move, but I couldn't put enough weight on the leg that needs to stay planted down to like do a leg swoop. I would like almost fall over myself. So that's one of the main reasons I've been doing the sumo stomps. Which, here we go. Time to lift some weights. Yeah, disappointed Wolf here. One day he'll smile. One day. Whew. Let's see where we're at. 140. We'll do 3 rounds. Lift some weights. I think I've only been doing 2 rounds because the sumo squats take so long. But the further you have to grab, the more difficult it becomes to lift them. There you go. That's why they tend to hug. Yes, that is a common thing too.
At MR_seeker, that makes a lot of sense. Always something useful to learn on the Aipd streams.
There you go. We're educational stream now. No more humor. Only facts and educational content. Okay. Let's lift some weights. Ooh. As tempting as it is to lift the 35s, I think I'm just going to do the 20s. You know, still sore. What's in that bottle? A good bunch of H2O. Top shelf H2O.
MR_seeker said, different from judo, they tend to stay upright and off-balance their opponent.
1. Oh yeah, I'm glad I did 20s. 2. Oh, my arms are very sore. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7.
Sumo is more aimed at letting the opponent eat dirt.
8. Yeah, that's one thing too. 9. You overcommit. 10. And then you get slapped down. 10. 11. 12. Or someone grabs you and they just carry you out like a
Byzantiadev said,
baby.
Every martial arts channel I've ever watched cites judo as a great secondary martial art.
Yeah, for sure. And then, yeah, throws. If it doesn't end immediately, though, you immediately like triple and quadruple the time because people get on the belt and then you're instantly recovering from that like initial charge. And then the chess game begins of like, I'm going to try to throw you. You're going to try to leg sweep me. Yeah, what's going to happen? People are circling. You're like getting someone to the line. It's crazy too because sumo has the interesting thing of like it has the rope around the ring or whatever, and you'll get pushed all the way to the rope. And then like, yeah, it like kind of stops you if you're like planted. That leads to some interesting moments. A lot of like reverses. Someone will get pushed to the line like in less than a second, and then they'll totally turn it around with like a throw or a leg
Do many
sweep or
matches
something.
end in exhaustion or stalemate?
There are matches that are too close to call, like if you both land on your side, and I think they just do a redo. They'll like replay the match. They're like, the judges have all determined that this is too close to call. We'll do a redo, but kind of uncommon. You know, most of the time it's very
MR_Seeker
obvious
said,
that someone landed first.
Pentaxilat is much better than judo.
Is that the lightsaber fighting? What's good, my dude? Got that motivation and consistency today. Hell yeah. Good morning, user big string of numbers. Another day, another pound destroyed. Yes. We weighed in at 262 this morning. That is a all-time low for the year. So, feels good. Here we go.
No, martial arts.
Oh, martial arts. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I've never heard of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Love having those 35s. Absolutely crushing it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Sav. Hell yeah. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for dropping in. Let's get some side laterals. Arms are feeling good as hell. You got that soreness. It's a good sign. Definitely was not feeling sore with just the 20s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. We'll do some sumo stomps now, 25, trying to do 50 a day. What made you start your motivation? I need to start working out. A lot of things. I think caring about myself is like the biggest thing to turn around.
Byzantiev said,
really what inspired
Silat seems like it would be an amazing skill to have in parts of the UK.
Interesting. I gotta look this up now. Yeah, just overall, like, I'm 36, going on 37. You know, I was super sedentary. I'm a programmer, and I play video games. I'm on the computer like 18 hours a day. And, you know, stuff just starts to, like, break down. Like, simple things. I'm like, am I out of breath from walking up a set of stairs? Like, what the hell? You know, and then you get a lot of little things, too. You get higher and higher in weight. You know, more people go, you know what? Working out is fun. And you're like, I know what you're doing. You know, a lot of people are trying to incept the idea that being healthy. But they're right. They're right. But it's kind of annoying. But, you know, let me get there in my own time. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of things. But overall, caring about myself and my appearance kind of pushed me over the edge and got me in a good routine here and actually doing something about it. Yeah. You know, you have those days where it's like DGAF. I had a tough day at work. I don't give two shits about anything. I'm going to smash 4 hamburgers right now. That's just caused by like not caring. You never feel good after doing that. You feel good in the moment, but I don't know. I'm rambling now, but hopefully that gives you some help. Yeah, although not really. I don't know. Losing weight is such a personal thing too. So I don't know what motivates you. It might be different from me. For me, it was just like what was like the one thing? What was the last straw that really made me? I don't know. My brother showed up for the holidays. He showed up for Christmas, and like he was like ripped. And my brother's already been like healthy. Like he does marathon runs, but like he was starting to get like buff. Like he had like ripped arms and chest, and I was like, ah, fat, ah, shit. Now I'm just the fat brother. And then you got the fit brother, and my other brother's a volunteer firefighter, so I didn't want to be just the fat guy of the family. Shit, I need to start, my man. Yeah, hey, get out, walk around 30 minutes a day. Keep it as intense as you want to do. It's for you, so don't hate it. A lot of people come in here and be like, hey, you could lift more, you could more intense faster. This ain't doing anything. It's like, well, it's better than sitting on the couch. So, go at your own pace. If you're in a calorie deficit and you're working out every day, you will make progress. At the speed that you want? No, but you'll make progress. Anyway, I think that's enough. Hey, thanks for the follow. All right, here we go. Sumo stomps. This is a weird one, but I do sumo now, so, it helps. I'm working on my balance. 1. And like my hip flexors. 2. And I'm doing a squat. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Already from starting this. 11. Way easier. Still getting the burn in, but 12. 13. I got sumo on Sunday morning, so 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. End of round 1. We'll do another round of that, and then maybe finish out with some something else. Maybe I'll try doing a plank, even though my chest is still sore. No, never mind. As soon as I touched it. Short rest here. Get the heart rate down. 150. Hey, Inkface, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. All right, round 2. Here we go. Some hammer curls. 1, 2. Hey, sun is coming out. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, don't swing them, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Alright, switch to triceps, switching to 35. Very exciting. 1, 2, 3. Sorry for belly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo hoo hoo! All right, side lateral, and then 25 sumo stomps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is for my shoulders. I heard this is mainly for, like, you know, just building up so you don't get injured. 4, 5, and, you know, round everything out. Maybe I'll do some shrugs too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. One more time. Other arm. 1. And then I'll do some shrugs. 2. And then we'll do sumo stomps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy shit, it is hot out. Man, I am sweating. So much extra from the sun beating on me. Stay hydrated here. Alright, we'll do some shrugs. We'll do 25 sumo stomps. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, switch arms. 1, just doing a shrug. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not lifting anything, you're just lifting your arm, kind of shrugging. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Feel it kind of in the neck. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you. Heck yeah, bro. A few IDKs. Yeah. Uh, there we go. Okay, sumo squats, 25. Finish it out here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insert fart noises here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Last one. 25. Woo-wee. Got my 50 in for the day. Let my heart rate come down a little bit. What made you decide to work out? Yeah, no, somebody asked me that earlier. A lot of little things, but I think the one big change was just like caring about myself. You know, I wear graphic tees during workouts here, but you know, I care more about my appearance. I'm dressing up nicer to work. Caring about my body. I'm trying to trim up here. I'm going for a mustache. I don't know if it'll work. I might just look like a weirdo, but you know, it's hard to shave right here for me. Like, so I'm trying out a mustache for Saz. But you know, caring. The reason I got so fat in the first place was just because like I don't care. Like if I don't get in a routine, what I'm gonna give up cheeseburgers for the rest of my life. That's not. I mean, you know, that's fat brain, total fat brain, psyching me out of working out. Doing amazing, brother. Hey, thank you, Isaiah. Yeah, caring, total caring. It's not laziness. I do a lot of things, but you know, yeah, caring. Proud of you. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm married, so like I don't have to care about my wife loves me the way I am, but I still want to like look good for her. So that's like all the reasons I worked out for the past were for like other people. Like I'm fat, I don't have any friends. You know, work out. That was good. And then you know get out of that after high school, and everyone gets really fat. A lot of people who do high school sports like just eat like they did, but they stop working out completely. Then it was for girls. It was dating. Like that was my next hurdle, and that lasted me a long time because I was like, you know what? The reason I'm not getting any dates is I'm fat as shit. Well, I don't know. I think I probably should have had more confidence in my appearance, especially when I was like way lighter than I currently am. Anyway, if you don't mind me asking, no, I'm 36. I'm 1 month away from turning to 37. So, all right, let's do some more. Round 2.5, I guess. Round 3 asterisk. Happy early birthday, brother. Thank you, thank you. June 16th. I have the same birthday as Tupac. One. One. Two. Two. Three. Three. Four. Four. Five. Five. Six. Six. Seven. Seven. Eight. Eight. Nine. Nine. 10. 10. 11. 11. All right, really slow on this 12. 12. Slow, 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 slow. 12. Slow. Like molasses. All right, do some triceps. Good job. Are you proud of you? Keep at it. Hey, thank you. 1. Hey, good morning, Hassan. 2. How's it going? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Hey, wow, Germany. I don't know what it is. Maybe time zone wise, it just works out. We have a lot of German viewers. Well, hello from Detroit, Detroit, Michigan. It's good old morning time in here, USA. Leipzig. I'm not familiar with that, but. Thanks for watching. And hey, thanks you for dropping in every morning and saying, hey, it does mean a lot. I appreciate it. And yeah, get to see my progress. Hey, I weighed in at 262 today. Good progress. A low for the year. It's always exciting. You know, keep going lower and lower. All right. Some side laterals, and we are all done for the day. Mind blown. Hassan, I am also a programmer. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you suffer from the same thing I do, but you know, you sit down at a desk for who knows how many hours. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I definitely messed up the count on that one, but you know, whatever. I'd rather do more than less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. TypeScript, which I hate. For most of my career, I programmed with Java, and then I switched to Kotlin. I love that. I've done .NET, I've done Perl, I've done, you know, a lot of different things. Front end lead, still all day, yeah, oh boy. 8, 9, 10. I do like full stack stuff. And I try to lean towards back end stuff. 10, 11, 12. Switch arms, we'll do some shrugs, and then call it a day. 1, 2, 3. I work for a product company like a SaaS. 4, 5, 6. But I used to do like consultancy stuff. I used to be a mobile developer. 7, 8, 9. I work for AWS. Oh, holy shit. Nice. 10, 11, 12, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you like working for Amazon? 7, 8, 9. I've heard mixed opinions. I've had some friends work through some of the FANG companies. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have a friend who works for Netflix, and he loves it, but it's like a grind totally. I don't know. He's like, I don't think I could do this forever, but. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the U.S. is in a weird place right now. We got this weird hustle culture that I don't know if it's healthy for anybody, but, you know. There's jobs like my current job. I think really respects a good work-life balance. I don't feel pressure ever to work overtime and stuff. So, well, cool, Hassan. Nice talking with you. I'm all set for the day. An hour is all it takes. I used to wake up early and go straight to work. I now give the first hour of the day to myself. Care about yourself, care about your time. Nobody needs your time more than you do. Any pressures you feel through outside things, remember, take care of yourself. Thank you, San. We'll do. All right. See everybody tomorrow. I work out every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time. So Eastern Daylight Time because we still have stupid daylight savings. Anyway. All right. Have a good rest of your days. See you tomorrow. Close up, sweat check, proof it's not all CGI. See you tomorrow. See you, Hassan. See you, Mr. Seeker. See you, Biz. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.